Hello, and welcome to the Period 8 Broadcasting Suspense Showcase. I'm Grace Elford.
And I am Matt Gray. These projects were all created by broadcasting students using various techniques learned in class over the past few weeks.
Our goal was to make our viewers feel tense and stressed through these various approaches. These techniques included building tension through editing, creative camera angles, and a long shot.
A long shot is a type of camera angle that makes the background appear to have a great amount of depth rather than just being right behind the main focus of the shot. This shot shows an entire scene and pulls the subject towards the foreground. Many of today's projects use this technique to its full advantage.
Creative camera angles can be used in a project to make the viewers feel trapped or give the illusion that the characters are being watched. These angles can really add to the spooky or frightening feel of a project. Examples could be low angles, high angles, framing, Dutch angles, and voyeur shots.
Building tension through editing is created through quick cuts back and forth, as the music adds and hits its highest peak of intensity. It all comes together to create the highest pinnacle of tension. This technique can take a spooky setting and storyline to the next level.
Students were assigned to either create a story with all three of the techniques or three separate scenes each utilizing a technique. Our first project, Project 312, was created by Hannah Mesiha. This project is a great example of incorporating all three of the learned techniques into a suspenseful storyline, as well as incorporating color to influence the mood of a piece. Wow, what stood out to me the most about this project was the way that the different music tracks were used during the project to indicate a change of mood. What about you, Matt?
I agree with that. I also believe that it was cool the way that Hannah used different camera angles to show her on her phone as well as scrolling through her phone. That was really awesome to me.
Here we have Hannah to talk a little bit more about her project. So Hannah, I was wondering how you came up with the plot line of your project.
So I actually saw a TikTok about the theoretical idea of a purge happening in the future, and that was what led me to get the idea of it, because I knew we were coming up with this project, and so that's where I got the initial idea.
I really liked it. I liked the coloring of your project because your house is really bright and cheerful, but I definitely feel like the coloring added to the mood of the project.
Yeah, that part was actually something that was brought up to me when I was editing my project, and I live in my house, so I don't notice sometimes how bright it can be. But after it was brought up to me, I realized that we had to change that, so we just did that through editing.
All right, what do you think was the most difficult part of your project?
I thought that the most difficult part of the project was just staying along the storyboard, because when you envision a project for the first time and then actually go to shoot the project, it's way different. So I thought that was the most difficult part.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Okay, our next spooky project, created by Penelope Growell, Mia Cantwell, and Ashlyn Morgan, is called The Mirror. This project also uses all 3 techniques to build tension. I love how the killer moved all around Mia and she never even saw him. I better check under my bed the next time I go to sleep.
You're telling me. Next up, we have a project that makes exceptional use of a long shot titled The Glove Killer by Taylor Aiello and Anna Radner. Man, don't know how my sleep's gonna be after that. I thought the long shot was extremely creative and how the noise Cece was making brought Taylor back into the shot.
I agree. It was a smooth transition into how the plot unfolded and it all came full circle. It was really creepy. What's up next, Matt?
Well, the next project, Rid of Me, used creative camera angles to give the project a truly eerie feel. The project was created by myself, Richie Woods, and Will Schaefer. Wherever you go, I go. You'll never get me out of your head. You'll never get rid of me. Now, I wasn't very fazed by that project because I starred in it, but what do you think, Grace?
Matt, honestly, I'm scared to eat lunch from now on. I really loved how short but powerful your scene was. The next project, created by myself and Grace Belcher, highlights the technique of building tension through editing. In this scene, short clips and intense music is combined with a suspenseful but silly storyline to create anxiety.
Weeping Angels, created by Brendan McKay and Ryan Pastor, also builds tension with great editing. These two quickly cut from Ryan's eyes and the kid pointing at Ryan.
The story of this project is realistic, which adds to my own anxiety. I like the unique setting of the library as well.
Wow, that storyline was super real.
The next project, produced by Julia Scarton, is a beautiful blend of all the techniques. The eerie, dark night setting and use of camera angles really stands out to me as a project that puts me on edge. This is Practice Makes Perfect.
Ooh, I'm gonna think twice before I ever head to a stadium at night again. Unfortunately, however, we've reached the end of our time today.
If you weren't too spooked, all of these projects have really shown the talent and creativity of the Period 8 broadcasting class. The techniques learned have taken the project to a new level and provided a learning experience for everyone. We hope you enjoyed taking a look into our classroom, and we'll see you next time.